My apologies for the yard work noise that literally started 10 seconds before I started this video. Things have been kind of crazy the past couple of days. If you watched my last video, you know at the beginning of it, I was talking a little about the hurricane that came and hit Texas. Here in Austin, we've been super safe. We got a lot of rain, a lot of wind, but really no damage where I am. Houston and other areas closer to the coast were not as lucky. Abby's family lives in Houston. Her brother and sister live in downtown Houston. Her parents live in North Houston. And for the majority of the weekend, it was just a crap ton of rain, but they weren't having to deal with having to evacuate or go to a shelter or anything like that. Things took a turn for the worse, and on Sunday, they thought they were gonna have to eventually evacuate because the water was rising so quickly. From the level of their backyard to their back doorstep is about 8 feet, and the water had filled up their entire backyard and front yard up until about 8 inches from entering their house. Then it stopped. Fortunately, they were lucky enough that things didn't get worse than that, but for so many people in Houston and the surrounding areas, that hasn't been the case, and there are still people just today that their neighborhoods, their homes are just starting to flood because the rain has not stopped. The reason that I bring this up is because I live in Texas, I live in Austin, I have family, I have friends in Houston, so it hits a little bit close to home. Because if you're able to, our area of the country severely needs donations for the rebuilding process that is gonna take not weeks, not months, but years from this event. If you're able to and you want to, you can donate to the Red Cross to help with the efforts for rescue and for recovery by texting Harvey to 90999. Also put a link down in the description to the funds that JJ Watt from the Houston Texans is raising to directly help the people of Houston. So again, if you're able to and you want to, please donate to help them out in times like these, especially for the communities that are close to me. This kind of support is much needed. So that's that. But let's get started to what we're gonna be working on today. So a couple videos ago, I picked up the new bumpers that we have for the Jeep from Enigma Coatings. Chris over there did an awesome job giving us an awesome new color that we're gonna be using on the Jeep. This is the Cadillac Gray powder coat that Chris did for my CRF 450. And I absolutely love it. I wanted things to match a little bit better, and I wanted to kind of bump up the flare a little bit on the Jeep. So I decided to change things up. Currently, I have wrinkle black and red as the armor colors on the Jeep. That's terrible. Oh my God, it's so bright outside. Yeah, so we don't have any rain anymore. We have it's actually really nice today. Sunny, like 90 degrees. It's really not bad. But I wanted to switch things up. So I had Chris do something different for our powder coat this time, and I really like it. So we're gonna be changing the rest of the pieces as well. But I had some trouble getting this stuff on because my tools just weren't doing the job. My grinder, my Dremel, with the places that I have to cut here, it's just not the best position. Couldn't really get the best angle for some of this. So I cut the majority of this on the outside here. Did the same thing on the front. As you can see, I got off the ends there. I'm gonna have to sand that down a bit because we got a little rusty business from the rain. But that was about as much as I could do with my tools. I asked you guys to give me suggestions in the comments on that video for what would be the best tools to use to finish off the job. You guys told me that I should use a reciprocating saw, so went over to my neighbor. He had one that I could use, and today, hopefully we can get this thing taken care of. So here's the front bumper that I got. These are the VKS Fab pre-runner and shorty rear bumper that they sent out to me. I absolutely love them. They're so nice. By the way, I cleaned things up in here. I can actually walk. And I organized parts. R6, Ruckus, GY6 stuff. CRF stuff is in the corner. I have pictures taken of all these pieces that I need to sell, and I'll be making a post on my website soon because it really all needs to go. I need to get it out of here. It's taking up so much space and it's been in here too long. So I'll be listing all this stuff for sale. So if there's stuff that you're interested on on any of these bikes that I've taken off, keep a lookout for that. But let's go ahead and start cutting on the Jeep. So we got the main piece off, but what we still have to do here is cut this diagonal line that I have marked off right here, because that's gonna actually give clearance inside of the bumper. This should be a lot easier than all of that. So I got it marked over there, and I got it marked right there. Forgot to hit record for this. That's done. I'd like to interrupt your regular programming for a baby.
A baby.
She's wearing a cute little dress. She turned 3 months old yesterday, so
Oh my goodness.
we took pictures of her.
Oh my goodness. How big are you?
Okay, give them a smile.
No, Daddy, I don't want that.
Are you cute?
Yeah.
Are you gonna help me work on the Jeep?
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
Haven't decided. All right, I am going to test fit the bumper, make sure that it is has enough room, make sure I cut enough off for it to fit right, and if it is, then I'm gonna spray the ends of these where it has the exposed metal, just so we don't have any rusting. So I'll get all of that cleaned up, but I wanna just make sure that it fits first.
Okay.
Fits on my side, it's on yours.
Yep, I'm aligned.
You like it?
Yeah.
It's so slim. Look at that. It's like no overhang.
It's also like way smaller than the other one.
Yeah, I love the gray, but when you look at the side of the Jeep and you see the mismatch, then it bothers me.
I couldn't open it before because the gigantic tire on the back.
Oh yeah, it's easily accessible now. Cool. Now do the front one. All right guys, well, I'm gonna have to cut it there. All the batteries that I have are dead, so I gotta get those charged up tonight. I also gotta go do a Twitch stream. If you wanna check me out there, twitch.tv/xnosity. I stream every single weeknight. That'll be linked down in the description. But that's gonna be it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Again, if you're able to and you want to, you can donate at the links down in the description to help out with the hurricane relief. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow. Y'all don't wanna miss it. We're putting on the front bumper, and along with the front bumper, we're finally putting a winch on the Jeep. I know you guys have been asking when I'm gonna do that for a long time now, but tomorrow, we're doing it. Remember, life's better with horsepower. You can get all my merch at motonosity.com/shop. Keep life lived, and I will see you guys tomorrow.